Thank you. First and foremost, I just blessed and honored to be sitting here today. I dreamed of this day when I was a little kid, and it's here. And so I just thank God for this opportunity. I just want to thank the Raiders organization, from Mr. Davis, Reggie, Dan, Tom, Jack and his coaching staff, our coaching staff, for putting their trust in me. That I don't take that lightly. I think you can't pay me a better compliment than to tell me that you trust me with the keys to this thing. And for that, I'm grateful and I'm honored. Really am to be the quarterback here of the team that I love, of the team. Of the only team that was on my mind, that has always been on my mind since even the draft process. That it has just felt right from the beginning, and there was no doubt in my mind when this whole thing was about to go down that I told Tim, my agent, that I don't want to play anywhere else. If they'll let me sign a 20-year deal, let's do it. And he's like, well, let's wait a little bit on that. I don't know if that's smart, but there was no hesitation for me. It didn't matter if they said that. I'd be like, yeah, deal. And Tim would have to teach me, like, well, it's probably not the best thing, but I just wanted to be a Raider. It's more than just a team to me. It's more than just that. It's family. The way that we did that, the business went down. It was easy, as Tim would say. Both sides. I think Dan would say the same. I think that both sides just wanted it to get done, and it was two family members just figuring out how to get along, and we did. We figured out a way to do it so that we have the opportunity to sign the other guys that I think are important to this organization, and that was really important to me, not to just take every single dime that we could, and I hope that that's known, that obviously with the position that I play, it has to be around a certain number. That's just, it is what it is, but at the same time, I told Tim, if we can structure it in a way to help the Raiders get the other guys, give them opportunity to come in, that'd be really important to me too. So, and lastly, I close my statement with this. It's very important to me for the kids out there watching this, and for them to know that I never chased the money in this whole process. It's something that I'm very passionate about. I tried to be the best version of myself every single day, and give my teammates in this organization everything that I had. It's never going to be about the money for me. And so if one kid can understand what I'm trying to tell them by saying that, I think that I've done my job. So thank you.
All right.
Hey guys, please raise your hand. Got a question?
John Dickinson from 95.7 The Game. But Derek, the deadline was kind of out there. You said you wanted to get it done by the start of training camp. Just how much of a relief, and Reggie, for you as well, to just have it done, a few weeks to go, and now move on to football?
Well, we didn't think it was going to get to the training camp, to be honest with you, because from the outset, both sides wanted the deal done. And they just, I thought our guys did a great job getting together and hammered it out. We both wanted the same thing. That part was easy. We could tell that Derek wanted to be here, and we let him know, without a doubt, we wanted him here. So it was easy. It was easy. We didn't make it hard. We didn't make it hard. Tim didn't make it hard, so it was. But it is a relief to know that going into training camp, he's our guy, and it's relief off of Derek's shoulders.
Yeah, no doubt. It's definitely a relief that it's done, and like Mr. McKenzie said, both sides wanted it done, so it was, like I said, it was easy. Obviously, Tim and Dan might have other words, but to me it was easy. Me and Reggie knew what we wanted. We knew
it was easy for us.
We just sat back and waited for the text, but the fact that it's done and that I can just focus on football, that was the main reason I said training camp deadline. Is I would be doing this organization a disservice if I was like, no, let's keep talking about it. I have to give everything. It's so hard to win in this league. I have to focus all my attention during training camp on winning and not business. And so that was the only reason I said that, is because I was not going to do this organization or my teammates or coaches a disservice by having my mind even 1% somewhere else. And that's the only reason, but I never really had a feeling that it would even get to that. So, but that's the only reason we said that.
Josh Shibao, Associated Press. Reggie, draft is a little bit of a crapshoot. Sometimes you never know what you're going to get. So at what point after drafting Derek did you guys realize, okay, this is the guy who will be the face of our franchise?
Well, I tell you what, from the outset when we drafted him, before he got here, we were extremely excited that he was still sitting there at 36. Let's put that out there right now. But it was, I mean, the rookie mini camp. I mean, shoot, that was, you know, I think my son could have figured that one out. And, man, he can throw, Daddy. I mean, you know, it was easy to see early, and but we knew the type of person we were getting in the draft process. So we just put it together, and it was very early, very early.
Michael Gelkin, Las Vegas Review-Journal. Reggie, Derek mentioned how important it was to him to structure this so that as an organization you guys would be able to continue to reward some of the players you are developing currently. How exactly did this contract accomplish that? I mean, what does this deal do for you in terms of that flexibility?
Well, just the overview. The bottom line is we're able to continue to move forward to keep all the players that we need to keep in the correct timing, and this affords us to do that, and we'll start on that ASAP. So.
Tim Galcami, Mercury News. Derek, you mentioned how you were never chasing money. I guess you are listed as #1 most valuable contract in the NFL right now. Was that important to you? Was that important to people around you to be #1? The fact that you ended up there?
The importance of it, no. Did I think that it would end up around that? Yes, just because of that's just how it goes, you know. Keeping track of it. Was it the most important thing to me? Not really. The most important thing that was it get done and that my family would be taken care of. Am I competitive? Yeah, but I wasn't going to sit there and say, "Oh no, I need more." I was not going to do that. I was not going to be difficult. I was not going to be the one. If anything, Tim was trying to drive me up a little more, and I had to talk him off the ledge a little bit. But that's why we work well together, and we had a few of those conversations. He really tried to push me, for some things, and I just said, "You know what, man, I'm good, man. I think that's plenty." And he agreed. He said, "Absolutely, man." And so it's a weird situation for me because it's not like I wanted, I don't want it to sound like I wanted to, I have to beat them. But at the same time, it just kind of ends up that way. And I'm sure it'll be passed soon, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, the follow-up is that, I mean, it's already discussed that there's going to be guys skipping over you maybe very soon. You're okay with seeing 3, 4, 5, 6 quarterbacks pass you up?
I don't care if they all do. We got our contract done. That's all that mattered to me. And I think that was important to me is that we didn't worry about what other people were going to do or doing. I just wanted to get mine done and make sure that the team had, again, like we talked about, flexibility to make sure my friends stay around.